As a working mom, I know how hard it is to be involved in your child's school. Nonetheless, it is critical. We know it as teachers that we are always looking for parental involvement. So how do you make time or just set time aside so that you can become an active member of your child's school?
Hi guys, welcome back to Mommies of Jen. I'm Samantha.
And I'm Vanessa.
And we make videos on how to teach, love, and care for your kids. So if you want more videos like this, please hit that subscribe button and the bell so you never miss one.
Alright guys, so today we're just going to keep it simple. We have 5 tips for you to get involved in your child's school.
Specifically if you're a working mom like us, because we know how difficult it is, or a working parent I should say.
So the first thing that we would recommend is for you to join the PTA. And I know that when I first joined the PTA, I was a little hesitant to do so because I am a working mom. I don't have much time to contribute to the events that are going on in school, and it makes it somehow impossible. But a lot of the times what you don't know about the PTA is that there are so many moms there that you can really just pick and choose what events you can attend. So don't be afraid to join the PTA because you don't have to be there 100% of the time. It's as long as you volunteer and you set realistic goals for yourself. So for example, in the beginning of each year, I join the PTA and there's usually a list, and if there are 10, 12 events, I will pick 2, maybe 3 events that I know that I will be volunteering for. I can't do all 12, I have too much going on, but let me set a realistic goal and I'll sign up for 2, maybe 3 events.
So our second tip is to look for alternatives. So can I make it to every single one of my child's extracurricular activities that they invite me to, or school trips? No, I can't. But what I can do is look for alternatives. So for example, if you know that your child is presenting but has a very, very, very short part, maybe you can ask your teacher to film it. And then it could be a party at home later on or on the weekend where the whole entire family gets to watch the film together as an event. So your child still feels like that you are invested and that you care about the event and about their success, but you don't have to give up time that you can't, right? I can't always take off from work in order to make every single event. So making those adjustments and looking for unique alternatives to situations like that is highly encouraged.
Absolutely, and I have to say that last year I had a situation where Noah was presenting at his social studies fair, and this time around they did it throughout the school day. His presentation was only a minute long. And I said to him, Noah, I want you to understand that I cannot possibly take off for 1 minute of your presentation, but let me see what I can do so that I am there. So one, I reached out to another class mom and I said, do you mind filming it and sending it to me? And I told him, I'm gonna speak to Mrs. So-and-so so that she can tape it and she'll send it to me and I will watch it with you later. Then I also spoke to his teacher. She ended up filming it and she has a YouTube channel herself where she'll put things that the students do, and this way she shares it with the working parents because we all know that we cannot possibly take off for every single event. So yes, looking for alternative is definitely one of the best tips that we can share with you today.
Yeah, and that bleeds into our next tip, which is to communicate your needs to your school. So if you need something like an online platform where you can better communicate or better see what the progress is of your child, ask for it. Say, hey, you know, it would be really helpful if you could share with me some of the shared resources that you have in your classroom so I can watch them at home, or I can practice them at home. Or if it's even simply like, I need a calendar, I haven't gotten one this month, or even I'd really like to see this program start for my child. You have a voice in your child's school, and remember that you do. So communicate what you need to your school.
And one of the things that we see often is the parents are actually afraid to ask for certain things at their school. So if you know that your child benefits from using a timer. You can go ahead and make suggestions to your school, to your teacher, so that they can be mindful of the things that your child needs. Only you know your child best, and this is one way of you showing your child that you're also involved. The next tip that we have is to attend parent-teacher conferences, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I sometimes sit as a teacher waiting and waiting and waiting for parents to show up, and nobody shows up at my door sometime in parent-teacher conference.
Yeah, so I'm in the middle school level and Vanessa's in high school. So we have a better turnout than Vanessa does in the middle school levels. And we see that as a trend as kids get older, and we see it even between 6th through 8th grade. In 6th grade, we get a huge turnout, and by the 8th grade, we see less and less. And we understand that our children are becoming more independent and more reliant on themselves. And often we want to give them that autonomy. But a parent-teacher conference, even when our children are doing well, is a way to check up on their progress, to show them that we care, and to be involved, and to let them know that we want to be involved.
And the last and final tip is for you to form a relationship with other parents in the class, or maybe even in the school. There will always be a parent that knows it all. They have all of the information that you need. So if you need help reminding you of a certain date or of a certain time for a show or anything, don't be afraid to reach out to a parent. Parents, we need to be able to work together to help each other out. I know that Mondays I work a little later.
Yeah.
I have a class mom who picks up Noah, or actually he takes the bus to her house. And you know, I have formed a very good relationship with her, and I'm very grateful for that. And I also know that I can reach out to her to just inform me and keep me up to date of other things, because I have, again, a busy schedule. I try my best to be involved in Noah's school, but from time to time, because I have a household, a job, and many other things going on, I tend to forget dates. So I shoot her a message and I say, hey, can you remind me of what's going on this week? And she'll reply. So relationships with other parents, critical.
So yes, we all wish that we can attend every single class trip and volunteer every single day. I definitely do, and I really, really, really respect the parents that do and are able to. But I want to be mindful and remind everyone that we're all just trying our best. Here are some ways where we can do that together and creatively. We hope you enjoyed it. Let us know if you do any of these or any other ways that you get involved in your child's school. We want to know. Please comment below. It also really helps our channel, and also give it a like and a subscribe if you haven't done so already. And we will see you next time. Thank you for watching.